Namaste, I'm Hema. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm trying to help us understand and discover who we truly are. And the technique that I'm going to use is what I call the mirror meditation. Okay, so let's start. All you have to do is imagine you're standing in front of a life-size mirror, okay, and looking at yourself. So, as you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see? You see yourself. You see how you're dressed. You see how you're looking. You can see from the top of your head to the tip of your toe. Yeah? So, you may probably see a smiling face or a grumpy face or a sad face, but you're seeing yourself, correct? So what is it that you're actually seeing? You're seeing your physical self. This physical self that you call by your name. Okay? Now, let's start the meditation. And in this meditation, I want you to keep looking at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look into your eyes and answer the questions that I will be asking you out loud or in your mind. Okay, so let's start. You look into your eyes and answer what I'm asking you. Okay? Do you see your name? Do you see your educational qualifications? Do you see your professional designation? Do you see how much money you have in the bank account? Do you see your beautiful house? Do you see your family? Do you see your spouse? Do you see your friends? Do you see your children? Do you see your parents? Do you see what you're passionate about? What do you like? Do you see what you don't like, what you hate? Do you see your concerns, anxieties, worries? Do you see your stress? Do you see your lineage, where you come from? Do you see your dreams? Your wishes? Do you see your fears? The answer to each and every question that I asked you would be a no. Because you would say, Hema, how can the mirror show me all of these things? And you're absolutely right. The mirror cannot show you all of these things because the mirror can only show you your physical self, right? But you're not only your physical self, you're much more than your physical self, aren't you? I asked you a few questions, but there are so many more questions that I can ask you, which you associate with yourself, with your dreams, your wants, your heart's desires. So much more there is to who you are, correct? So yes, the mirror did not show you all of those things. But does that mean that you are only your physical self? No. And that is the beauty of who you are, or understanding and discovering who you are. Because all these questions that I asked you and all the other things that I have not yet asked you, they are how you think of yourself. You associate those roles, those experiences, those feelings, those desires with who you are. And now, with all those questions as a background, When you look in the mirror and ask yourself, who are you? You're actually not looking at the past, you're not looking in the future, you're only in the present moment, because that is all that you see in the mirror, correct? All you see is just a physical body looking at himself or herself, right? So if with taking this you in the present moment, let's move on in trying to help us find out and discover who we truly are. Now, if before I ask you the next question, or ask you to ask yourself in the mirror the next question, I want you to understand two things. First is, you cannot answer the question without actually feeling it or knowing it yourself. By that, I mean, I do not want you to answer the next question without having an experience of what you are actually going to answer. Your answer should not be based on what you've read, what you have heard, some awakened and enlightened souls talking about it, or the holy scriptures or the holy books or any other books. That is plain information till you experience it yourself. Okay, so only when you experience it is it knowledge. Okay, and coming from that place, it is I know what I am, right? So that with that as the criteria, now look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, look into your eyes and ask yourself, who are you? Who are you truly? And if you answer, it would be an honest answer if you answer, I don't know. I don't know who I am. And that would be an honest answer, because if you genuinely haven't had the experience of coming face to face with the reality of who you truly are, and you're not going by what you have been told, the conditioning or the beliefs that you have picked up from some enlightened souls mentioning, talking, writing about who you truly are, then your answer is going to be, I don't know. And if your answer is, I don't know, welcome to the quest of the truth of who you are. You're on the first step of the staircase leading you to who you are. It's a journey of finding out who you truly are, because the answer can be given as you are a divine soul having a human experience in a physical body. But this has to be found out for yourself, and that is when you will truly understand who you truly are. Okay, so as I said, this is the first step of finding out who you truly are, and that is the step that will lead you to finding out your true essence. I wish you all the very best.